And one thing I'd like to do is make an enhancement. So at checkout time, I want to pre-populate the user's email address in the form. Remember, we already have this data saved in the session storage from the login. I'll go ahead and grab that and then use it in the form because we want to keep track of the same email address because that's how we use it to track the orders on the back end. All right. So an easy way to help things out here is to simply pre-populate that information for the user during checkout. And just taking a quick look at our application, so if we have some items in our shopping cart and if we go and do a checkout right now, the user has to enter the same email address that they're logged in as, but that's kind of error prone, right? They may not enter the same value. So let's just go ahead and pre-populate this for them. So let's go ahead and move into our checkout component. And I'll open up our checkout component.ts. And I'll move down here and I'll add a reference here to the browser session storage. And then we'll move down to this ng on init method and we'll actually read the user's email address from browser storage. So we've seen a lot of this coding before. JSON parse, this.storage.get item. We give the key of user email and we simply assign it. And then when we move down here and set up our form control, our initial value is an empty string. Now let's use that assignment that we have, the email. So instead of an empty string now, we'll actually have whatever value they have for that user's email. And that'll be the initial value that we'll see there on the form. All right, so I'll go ahead and save this and let's swing back over and test our application. Just go back to the checkout form. And success. So now the email address is pre-populated on the form. That's the same email that the user logged in as. So this looks really good. I'd like to say, good job, my friend.